Nowadays, it isn't unusual for a big-screen blockbuster to run well over 2 hours, but even with lengthier runtimes, filmmakers aren't completely free to include every scene they may envision for the final product. Scenes end up on the cutting room floor of every blockbuster, and others are scrapped before they're even filmed. While the theatrical film is often all the better for the cuts, it's always interesting to hear about what might have been. In the case of Black Panther, most fans certainly had no complaints regarding the theatrical cut, which had a 134-minute runtime. Still, we might have gotten even more. Here are the Black Panther scenes you didn't see. T'Challa and Nakia go for a run. Director and co-writer Ryan Coogler said the movie constantly changed throughout filming, ultimately resulting in the loss of some potentially important moments. One such moment would have given viewers a better glimpse of Wakanda through the eyes of T'Challa and Nakia as the pair went for a run. Coogler told Digital Spy, "I was so in love with Wakanda, I wanted to explore it more." In addition to revealing more of the secretive nation, the scene would have also introduced some important new characters, namely the parents of Nakia, whom the pair would have met at her childhood home at the end of their journey. Coogler explained, "Think of it as a Rocky-style jog or a Muhammad Ali when we were kings-style jog." However, the scene had to be cut early on due to budgetary constraints. Coogler said he was ultimately okay with the fact that they never got to shoot the scene, considering it likely would have been cut for time anyway. Still, it's sad to hear that viewers won't have a chance to get this extra glimpse of Wakanda in any DVD extras. There's always room for some run action in the sequel, though. Okoye and Ayo flirt. Black Panther has been hailed for its representation of minority characters, but one cut scene has caused controversy among some communities. The scene reportedly featured Danai Gurira's Okoye flirting with Florence Kasumba's Ayo, another member of the Dora Milaje. Vanity Fair first called attention to the scene in April of 2017, when writer Joanna Robinson said she'd seen a cut of the scene in which the Dora Milaje were dancing together. In the scene, Okoye reportedly looks flirtatiously at Ayo, telling her, "You look good." When Ayo tells her the same thing, Okoye smiles and says, "I know." Many were hopeful that the scene was an indication that the movie would feature the LGBT storyline from the comic World of Wakanda, but Marvel later crushed those hopes by saying the comic wasn't used as source material for the film. Instead, Gurira's Okoye is depicted in a relationship with Daniel Kaluuya's W'Kabi. Black Panther co-writer Joe Robert Cole was vague in an interview when asked about the potential storyline, saying he didn't remember the scene in question, but he did add that there were a few conversations around different things, different directions with different characters, and characters that we may have. Kasumba herself later spoke out on the matter, seeming to say that the scene had existed, revealing to Vulture, "There were a few scenes that have been cut. Whatever their reason is, I can't tell you, because nobody told me about whether it's in or not. Perhaps that scene will make it to the home video extras to make up for the missed opportunity." Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.